Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. No upgrades. Come on, jig and one. Almost dozed off over that bit. Forgot I was there streaming though. I ain't even use this card right here.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Here we go. Richardson going right to the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's Vick following the interception. Dancing to his left. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And taken right on the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position. 1st and 10. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Vic goes play action. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. It's a play fake. Now Vic. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. The give is to DiMercado, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Running, DiMercado. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Amari DiMercado taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive is 6 on the scoreboard.
Now the try here for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to get this one and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up.
All the way.
And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Miami set to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
They'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7 from the 31. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen.
Buddy team or something, bro.
Take over at the 26-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Michael Vick and the offense back onto the field. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Got a hand grab,
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. A run, it's DiMercato. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Here's DiMercato. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. On the ground, it's DiMercato. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On play action, Vick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious
man, this boy
decision
cut
to
some
go
shit
for
on
it.
me. I was up
Doesn't
14-0.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds
What an
now
interception.
showing on the clock.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On the give, this is their fullback. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to run now. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 117 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's gone on. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
Man, can you block, bro?
Every time he looks up,
can somebody block?
Defensively, that was the same case on that play. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So the Dolphins now down 17-14, a minute 37 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Richardson. And he's got his man on the outright. Now Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Here's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Richardson to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Richardson looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Oh, they get to the football.
Oh, block that bit. We blocked that bit.
Not a lot come along that are more exciting or surprising than that. What an effort to get through the bucket. And now you just kneel down, Charles, and start the celebration.
And you know, on special teams throughout the week in practice, you work on different things. You think there might be a spot, maybe over a certain player that you can send a guy to go block the kick. I wonder if that's what it was, or did they adjust during the game, or did he just make a special play? Doesn't really matter. Bottom line, it got done.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
Yes, sir. '96. And that's it, man. I'm ending right there. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Kept me on the net one. Gone.